here, like this, okay? You see that house there? That house is broken. It looks big, but it's broken up into maybe 3 or 4 different houses, and those 3 or 4 different houses are two bedroom each. Now, to get one of those houses with electricity, you're probably looking at about, I don't know, 450, 500, maybe 600 kwacha a month, depending on the location and the size. Now, let's say you're a family of 2, okay? As in 2 children, the mother and the father, all right? The father goes to work every day. Minimum wage in Zambia, 1,300 kwacha a month. So 500 kwacha is already gone on that house, yeah? Then you've got to pay taxes. You've got to pay income tax. You've got to pay your NAPSA, which is like the benefit tax here. And after that, you now have to take your children to school. You have to buy food. In a month, you're probably looking at another 300 to 400 kwacha to feed yourself. So now you're looking at 800 kwacha, and you're making 1,100 in a month. Yeah. So now that 800 kwacha, you take off the rest, and you're left with 300. That 300 kwacha, you have to put your kids in school. You have to get what you want. You have to pay for your transport. Yes, boss, how are you? You have to do everything. Now, I don't know if you guys know that, but that is just not physically possible. It's not possible. So, what people do is, of course, the man and the woman works, but in Zambia, there's not many jobs for women. There's not many jobs for people in general. What they do actually down the road by the big corporations is, knowing the minimum wage is 1,300 kwacha in a month, they don't pay that. What they pay? They'll give the people as low as 20 kwacha for a day's work. 20 kwacha for a day's work. That means if you work 30 days, you're only making, how much is it? Yes, 600 kwacha. When we were saying there, a 2-bedroom house goes for 450 to 500. Without electricity, 350. So now you tell me how you're going to survive on that. You should not. So, what happens? People turn to crime. People turn to alcohol. People turn to drugs. Yes, how are you? Okay. People turn to drugs to ease their pain. And this is not something that is good, but how can this be justified? You know, it can't be justified. And that's why I'm starting this project, because I would like to at least do something, because it's where we are now. This is my community, you know, it's my friends. Yes, boss, how are you?
Fine, Janine.
Good, thank you. They're my friends, you know, like, we've grown up together. Since young, we've grown up together. And I just want to try something, you know. And if it works, we can start up the organization, and we can start up where we are eradicating some of these requirements that these people need. For example, if they have received their food, they will have to need to save on something else, you know. Not only that, we need to be teaching people job skills, because there is no job skills, and like I said about the children in the beginning, there is no education because of the lack of income. Now, talking about that, people in this area are very friendly. Anybody can come here, even if you're a stranger. You know, there's some bad youths, you know, but they're friendly, they're fine. You'll never find a better person in your life than you will a Zambian person. And even though we're here in the slums, they will make you feel like you are a part of them. You know, it's just because that's the way they are. I'm fine. How are you?